next season. Yeah, mainly in terms of the bikes, the same as last season. Like here, the all-round, the S5, the most aero bike for bus, which will be used in like 70%, 75% of the cases. Biggest change to this bike is actually the saddle. This year we will be riding with Prologo saddles. Yeah, next to that we have the P5, our time trial bike. It's also biggest change the Prologo saddles, and also a new cockpit from Cervelo, which will be used for most of the riders. In terms of group sets, it's the same as last year. Wheels from Reserve and also tires from Victoria. Partners we already work for a while, which will be there also next year. Here on the left side we have the climbing bike, the R5, which will be used in really the big mountain stages. Because typically up to 8% an aero bike will be better, and for the really high mountain stages we will ride the R5. With the Vision cockpits, this year also some smaller cockpits for let's say the smaller riders. The development team will still ride the Soloist, also with the old group set still. Which is like an all-round bike. For them it's good to have just one bike which can do it all. And also probably for like the Roubaix stage we will also ride with the World Tour team on the Soloist. With the R5 we typically use like the climbing wheels 34-37, and with the R5, with the S5 we typically use the 52-63 high wheels. And depending on the case and on the stage we will switch to climbing wheels or high wheels or mid wheels. For the TT bikes the same. We have a line of different height of wheels, really depending on the course and on the wind, of course. That's actually the biggest changes in our equipment. Open for questions from your side.
What is new about the cockpit?
Eigenlijk alles. Het is eigenlijk gewoon echt ontwikkeling.
Do it in English maybe.
Sorry.
For the rest.
It was so busy.
No, it's actually the development from Cervelo to produce like a complete new cockpit. The one they had was already I think from 2017, so it's already went for a while. So now they just made a new cockpit which is more adjustable also, and which we will use for most riders. Vision will also still be here for the custom cockpits for our main riders. That's like a small group. But with this we do a big step forward in getting an aero position for the complete group of riders, where we always had the Visions and Cervelo, and now we have also like a good standard solution for let's say the mainstream riders as well, which I think boosts the complete performance of the team in terms of time trials. So that's good.
How many bikes in terms of the entire World Tour team?
All the three teams together is around 450 bikes. So like the World Tour team has, let's say we have 30 riders times 5 bikes, and then they have a bike at home. So like times maybe 6 or 7 bikes. Then we like riders normally we have 3 bikes per rider. So they, for example, if they ride the S5, they have 2 S5s and 1 R5. But like riders like Jonas, we always want to have that they in the race they can have 3 the same bikes. So he has like 3 S5s and 3 R5s. And it's the same for like Wout, for example, in the classics that he has multiple bikes. Normally it's around like 3 road bikes, 2 TT bikes per rider, and depending a little bit on let's say the rider, we have a few more. That's I think for the World Tour it's almost then 250 bikes or something. So it's quite a lot actually.
And of course, this is about performance. What is the difference between a very good bike and a World Tour where maybe a bike like this? Is there a big difference between the World Tour and other bikes?
I think in terms of aerodynamics, I think that's the biggest. I think really bad bikes don't exist anymore, but I think it's in terms of aerodynamics you really can have big differences. If you see some tests online, that you like 10 watts or something on the frame is you can still see that. So I think it's there are really big differences in terms of aerodynamics and also weight. Like you have some brands who can make a really nice aerodynamic bike, but then it weighs 8.5 kilograms, and then you still miss out on performance. So I think this is really still an aero bike, but also if needed, it's still below 7K. So that, yeah, I think that's really the best performance. Yeah.
Let's talk about safety and changing gear, changing personal tires. Is that something that is kind of
Well, yeah, of course. Well, innovation and safety can go hand in hand. I think you can make fast and safe products. In terms of tires, I think there is not a lot of new reasons to change, or at least from our side, looking to get feeling. I think this is one of the best. The combination of wheel and tire also is carefully looked at. So in that sense, not. In terms of gearing, I think there are so many factors we need to look at for safety that equipment is really a small piece of the puzzle. Like courses, race wheels, etc. So I think it's, of course we can look at it, but I think it's really small.
What's the difference between physical and prologo for you?
I think with Prologo we are really able to, let's say, make a good system, as in if there are riders which have some feelings like, okay, I want to tweak this or that, they're really open to really develop, like, for example, this is like a normal saddle, but already developed a little bit for it was actually an old saddle, not in line anymore, but because we had a few riders who want to ride on this saddle, they reintroduced it as well. And I think that are really the, let's say, the small improvements for our side, and really work with them to create something better. Because it's the saddle seems like a small piece, but it's actually or at least the piece which takes the most works out of riders to get it right. So it's really a development partner how we would achieve it.